So, hey guys, I'm super excited to share. I just got done with a Zoom call with my aunt's friend Tess. She interviewed me and, and we talked about my story with having cerebral palsy and like how my disability and my story has impacted others. We talked about my journey with like going to school growing up. We talked about possibly getting a podcast up and running about my disability and my story. So we are working on that together. I am super excited. She asked me questions about why I love public speaking so much, and I just said how my journey with public speaking started when I was in like first grade. I was in this program called Everybody Counts, and Everybody Counts was a program in the elementary schools that I would just go around every grade level and share my story and share my journey with having cerebral palsy, and that's what truly inspired me to do public speaking, and my love to do talks and speeches and whatnot. And I would love to eventually, my next goal is to get involved in some kind of TED Talk, or to start my own podcasts and do a lot of things. But in order to get this kind of process going, you just kind of have to do some research and kind of take baby steps with it. So, like with my podcast, I'll probably start taking like small steps and trying to get that up and going. It might take me a long time, but that's just something that I really want to accomplish, and I really would like to talk to the people that are in charge of TED Talks, because I would love to share my story with cerebral palsy and do a TED Talk in front of a lot of people and educate them about disability awareness, because I think it's really important to get disability awareness promoted out there, because not everybody knows what cerebral palsy is, and I feel like it needs to get a lot more attention. And not only cerebral palsy, but disabilities in general. I mean, everyone has their journey, and everyone has their story and their message to share. And I feel like the only way we can get your story out there is by doing some sort of TED Talk or a podcast, or starting your own YouTube channel like I do. That was my first step on like kind of getting my disability out there and kind of promoting my disability. So, or not promoting, like educating, I guess. I don't like the word promoting, but educating would be a better word for it. But yes, my next step is to get involved in a some sort of TED Talk, and kind of share my experience with cerebral palsy, and I just love educating people and answering questions for anyone, because I think it's important to answer questions for people if they have questions about disabilities, because if they don't ask questions, they're not going to get an answer. And in my case, with my cerebral palsy, I'm basically, and I told Tess this, I'm basically an open book. You can ask me anything. I never get offended by anything. I love to teach people. I love to educate people, help people in any way, shape, or form to learn about disability awareness, and it's okay to ask questions. You're not gonna offend me by asking any sort of type of question. Yeah. And I just think it's really important to get your story out there. So, I mean, like I said, my next step is to get involved in some kind of TED Talk, and to get my a podcast started up and going about my disability. And yeah, so that's my next project that I am working on, and I will see you guys later. All right, bye guys.